One sunny afternoon, as the fox roamed through a verdant orchard, he spotted a cluster of grapes hanging high from a vine that twisted along the branches of a gnarled tree. The grapes were a deep, rich purple, their skins glistening in the sunlight as though they were ready to burst with juice. The fox's eyes widened, and his mouth watered at the thought of tasting such delicious fruit. Eager to enjoy the grapes, the fox took a deep breath and made his first jump, reaching desperately toward the enticing bunch. His effort fell short, and the grapes remained just out of reach. Undeterred, the fox stepped back, paced for a moment to gather his energy, and then made a running leap. Despite his vigorous attempt, the grapes were still beyond his grasp. Determined not to give up, the fox continued to jump and stretch, each leap more intense than the last. He tried from different angles, and with every attempt, the grapes seemed to mock him with their unreachable height. Sweat beaded on his brow, and his energy waned as he grew increasingly frustrated. Finally, the fox, panting and exhausted, slumped down on the grass beneath the tree. He gazed up at the grapes with a mixture of fatigue and disdain. After a few moments of silence, he scoffed, "What a fool I've been. I've worn myself out for a bunch of sour grapes that are hardly worth my effort." With a dismissive flick of his tail, the fox turned away and trotted off, his stride full of exaggerated scorn and indifference. In truth, the grapes were probably just as sweet as he had imagined, but the fox's inability to reach them led him to belittle their value. The story underscores a common human tendency. When people are unable to achieve their goals or desires, they often devalue what they cannot attain as a way to protect their self-esteem and rationalize their failure.